Time now for business news with Ari Rabinovitch. Happy Friday. We made it, Ari.
Absolutely, Cynthia.
All right. Yesterday we talked about Tesla stock, which was up, but owner Elon Musk finds himself in the middle of a far more controversial report today.
Yeah, going from good news for Elon to maybe some bad news. So starting off with the good news for his electric vehicle brand Tesla, it gained another 3.3% today on Wall Street, making for a 25% advance in 2 days. So that also means that Elon Musk's net worth has increased by more than $30 billion. And this is after the better-than-expected earnings report from the company, signaling that next year could see a big rebound for electric vehicle demand, and that sent the stock surging, of course. But this also comes, or rather 1 day later, we found out separately a report from the Wall Street Journal saying that Musk has had several conversations with Russian President Vladimir Putin since 2022, including a request by Putin that Musk not activate his Starlink satellite internet service over Taiwan. So, Cynthia, that may not be the best look for Musk or his associated brands like Tesla, especially heading into the U.S. election in less than 2 weeks.
Interesting. I mean, we also know that he's quite comfortable with Donald Trump. But it doesn't seem to be hurting him from those numbers that you got yesterday.
We'll see what happens in the coming days, I guess.
Definitely. Okay, now we're getting some new numbers on customer spending tonight, and they don't paint the most optimistic picture heading into the holiday season.
Yeah, so what we found out from Statistics Canada today, Cynthia, was that retail spending was up in the month of August, but not by as much as analysts were originally anticipating. It went up by exactly 0.4%, but a lot of that was because of sales for things like cars, car parts, as well as gasoline, things that are considered somewhat volatile. So when we strip those away, core retail sales actually showed a decline by 0.4%, with consumer spending lagging behind population growth. So definitely another statistics here, Cynthia, that we are pulling back on spending more and more. And like you said, we're heading right into the holiday season, and that definitely means that we could start spending less when it comes to buying gifts for people. A recent survey conducted in early September, so again, this is just after the August snapshot of retail sales. This was by the Bank of Montreal, showing most Canadians plan to spend significantly less this holiday season compared to last year. 79% said they would limit how much they would spend, although most of us do have a budget. And more than half of respondents reported feeling financial anxiety around the holidays, Cynthia. So it'll be interesting to see what we end up with under the Christmas tree this year, but it might be a few more budget gifts than we expected.
Definitely. Okay, now we're already talking about the holidays, but first we have to get past Halloween, including a very frightening decoration that's ending up on many people's lawns. This I need to see.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. If you haven't seen it already, if you drive around residential neighborhoods, Cynthia, a lot of people might have it. It's definitely the talk of the street if someone did manage to get one. Look at that. And for scale, Cynthia, that thing is 12 feet tall.
Oh my gosh. I haven't seen one. Have you?
Yeah, a few of them actually, and when you do see one, they definitely stand out if you want to be the talk of your neighborhood. So they're actually so popular that Home Depot can't even keep them in stock. You could try to get one right now, but I tried. I couldn't really find any online. They sell for about $300, and they were launched in 2020. Home Depot says sales of the Skelly, that's what it's called, have quadrupled since 2020. So if you can find one, you might want to make it your best friend, or if you could find them on store shelves, you might find that those shelves are actually bare bones.
Ah, nice one. Nice one.
Had to.
Yeah, had to. Ari, thanks as always. It's been a great week with you. We'll see you next week.